Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a request for Turn Arclight, a debut on the channel. I'm pretty sure Valkyrie Profile 2, in this case, Silmeria. And the song is called Disturb the Doubtful Sleep. I've heard this name a lot. I've never played it and don't really know anything about it, but I've heard the name Valkyrie Profile. I think it's one of those unique video game titles that just kind of stick out. So I have no idea what it is. I'm guessing it's Norse related, and that's about it. I have no idea who composed it, when it was released, nothing. My introduction to Valkyrie Profile. Disturb the Doubtful Sleep. Let's go. That immediately sounded like Dire Straits. Yes, sir. What a vibe. Halftime feel. Love the chord choicing in the guitars. I really want to look up the composer, but I kind of don't want to. I have an idea who this may be. We'll see. I'm tempted. Yeah, I love when the bass matches the snare. This is gonna be a fun video. Dude, it just keeps evolving and like flourishing. I love the kicks on the drums. The synthesizers are so emotional. It sounds like they're crying. Loop. Dude, yeah, the drums are sick. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I really want to guess who this is. I love this song. It's so cool. It sounds like an old recording though. 10 years ago. I wonder if I can find a really good version of it. I was so careful scrolling down just now. No! To me, there's no greater feeling. I mean, I'm already blessed that I get to listen to video game music as a career. But it's something else that I can't explain when it's like a new game, like a debut, because I pretty much go into every video with like an empty slate. I try not to have an idea of what's coming, even though sometimes I can't help it. You know, sometimes you just have to. I just try my best to ignore it. This time, I had no clue, so it's always a fun like, ooh, what's happening? Am I gonna hear like country music from Mars, or am I gonna hear like some, you know, you never have any idea. So this one, I'm gonna be honest, the sound quality was kind of but that doesn't matter. I'll just find a good rip of it somewhere. Simply put, I just really enjoyed this. Like, it has this mystical, magical like aura around it that I can't explain. It was like, it felt good. It wasn't happy. It wasn't sad. It was just like a balance of just neurons, and everything just sounded. I love the organ, and I loved how like just how much it was spinning the and the guitar use, which was really good, because usually it would be like power chords, but these weren't power chords. They were like oh my god, they sounded kind of like double stops, or maybe even just like higher chords. It's hard to explain, or bar chords even. But basically what I'm saying is like there weren't a lot of bass notes in the guitar, so like everything else could breathe. It wasn't too muddy and warm sounding. So it has kind of like more aggressive type of sound. Maybe guitars will know what I'm talking about. But the synthesizer was by far like the highlight of that, because it sounded so good. It sounded like there was like 2 or 3 running at the same time, or one with like some sort of harmonizer on it. But it sounded emotional. It sounded like it was speaking to us. And I love that. It has a more vocal quality instead of just like a lead. It just sounds like it's speaking to us and it's saying something. I really like that stuff. The very beginning, even though it's not relevant at all, it sounds exactly like Money for Nothing by the Dire Straits. Dun, 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 dun. So I saw a couple of things here. So I noticed I missed something. It says Alicia Side. I don't know what that is. And then I'm not sure if I said Silmeria earlier, but yeah, this is Valkyrie Profile Silmeria. Valkyrie Profile 2. Disturb the Doubtful Sleep. Okay. Now, in real time, I'm going to search the composer. Usually I don't search anything. I was gonna... Here, I'll say this. Let's just shoot in the dark. I want to say this was... I'm not going to give a precise year. I just want to say it's like... It sounds kind of early 2000s. And there's only one reason I'm saying that. The composer is going to sound like who I think it is. And that's because of the organ. I have no idea who it is. But I think it's Motoi Sakuraba. Now, the reason I don't like saying guesses is because there's so many. And I don't want to sound like an expert or anything, because I'm not. But the only reason I'm saying is because lately, in the past month, I've been hearing a lot of Motoi. And I don't know if I'm hearing stuff or if I just want it to be him. But that's where I'm at. So let me actually just, what is it? Valkyrie Profile 2, Silmeria, composer. Yeah. Woo, that feels good. That feels good. Now, I think this is going to be like a once in a lifetime type of thing. I'm not just going to all of a sudden start hearing composers all the time. But that feels good that I got that. That feels good. Oh, man. I don't know. I can't explain it, but you know what? The only reason I'm so nervous. The only reason that's happening is because, like I said, I've heard like 5 or 6 songs from him in the past month. And for me, that's a lot. You know, sometimes I'll go months without hearing someone back to back, or a game back to back. But I just kept hearing all these games, and people, and not only that, is the commenters were so like adamant about this composer. Like, oh yeah, organ. When I think organ, I think of Nobuo Uematsu. And Motoi Sakuraba is like more newer for me, but that's just really, I can't help like how good I feel like that I caught that. I was like, oh, it could be anyone, but cool. That just makes it even more exciting, because not only is this an introduction to a new game that I obviously like the way it sounds, but it's a composer that I'm really, really starting to pay attention to. Clearly, if I can potentially hear them. Oh man, I don't know why I'm embarrassed, but I feel embarrassed. That's cool though. That's awesome that I can. I don't know. Maybe I'm finally getting good at this a year and a half later. Let me know more about Valkyrie profile. Apparently, it's the second game. How many are there? Does Motoi compose the rest of them? What has disturbed the Doubtful sleep? Let me know whatever you want. But I feel excited that I just caught that. I'm gonna roll with that, and I'm gonna flex it. Thank you, Turn Arclight. Thanks to everyone that you see on the screen. I'm gonna get out of here. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Peace. Take it easy.